them. Hello, welcome back. In this class, in this video, we will going to set up our UI and start with classes. Okay, so let's come back to our app, and we will go to the Java, and we will start with making a package to make our list, because sometimes you have a lot of Kotlin file and you don't need to go through 30 or 40 different files to find one file. Instead, you can name it by a different name, like activity, model, and like that. Then this way, easily you can find it. So here, what you will do, you will right click and go to the new and package. And the first one, we will name it activity for all the activity we need. Okay, activity. Okay, the second one we need for fragment. Okay, fragment. And let's make another one because we need it right now. And this one it will be for models. Okay, like this. So after you make the package, come to the whatever file you got, like for example main activity, we will throw it inside the activity, and make sure you refactor it, because there is some place inside the Android will need this folder to access this particular file. Okay, and we have 3 fragments, so we will select all of them. Then we will put it inside the fragment package. Okay, so what I will going to do easily to understand how to work with a class and how to work with a recycler view and adapter, you have to have something for your layout. Then later on you can use this layout as your imaginations, and you will build your code through this UI. Okay, so if you come to the Pinterest and simply write down UI design and search for the UI design, you will be able to find so many different design here, which is belong to somebody, but still you will get some idea from them. It's not stealing. You will get the idea. Don't use exactly the same thing, but use this idea to make your imaginations and build your own product. Okay, there is another website which is SketchUpSource.com. SketchUpSource.com is a really good website, and they offer a lot of free UI that people has already been posted here, and if you're willing to use one of them, you can use it. But make sure you give them a credit. Okay, so for example, if we are going to or decided to use this, all you have to do, download this. Then when you download it, it is a sketch file. So let's talk about Sketch. Sketch is a design program, like building anything you want for the iPhone, iPad, Mac, Windows, whatever design you are in your mind and you want to build this design. From here you will be able to done this step. Okay, and from the Sketch app you can download whatever you need. Right now I download this one. Then you can open it with your Sketch, and we have it right here. Okay, then you will be able to, or the color and everything will be available for you, and you can use it in your application. Okay, so what we will gonna do, we will use Unsplash to get the URL for image, and in the same time we need a subtitle or a title of something, like for example wallpapers. Sorry, I think my internet is crashed. Hopefully it will work. Yeah, so let's come back to the okay. Very good. So we have wallpaper, for example, nature. We will save, or we will choose a different main category, and we use this main category to open a new page. And this page, it will be load many different information. Okay, so what we need here, we need build a class. First, one of them is we will call it, for example, categories class. Okay, then after category class, we need another one for a different name. Okay, so I need you to go through this and look whatever you like. This website is really cool, and all the picture that they have is HD, and you can use it for whatever you want. Okay, and they are totally free. Thanks Unsplash, and thanks all the people who upload all these very good quality pictures. Okay, so what we need, let's go back to the Android Studio. We need a class. Okay, so what's a class? Let's open or make a new class. Okay, so we have a Kotlin class. We will just click the Kotlin. Then if you find the kind of the class that you are looking for example, we have file, which is just a simple. We have class, or a different type of class we can use here. Right now we are just using the simple class. Okay, we select the class and we will name it. Okay, so for example, the first one, we will name it for example, and splasher. Okay, then hit OK. Right now we have Unsplasher. Okay, so let's think what we will need for this Unsplash to pull out from the data, right, from the website that we looked. So for example, we need a different type of string, which is the name of the categories. Okay, so at the beginning we need the categories, so we have to make a variable. So we will say val. Okay, and we have to give the name to the val. Let's say category. Okay, and this category should have a type, and in our case the type is string. So we will give it a string, and if you see, we have so many different string, and the one we need is string Kotlin. Okay, choose this. Then what else we need? We need a category caption. So each caption, when you click, for example, nature, we have some caption here. Let's copy this caption as well and put it there. Okay, so the second one we have to separate them with a comma. The second one we need is val. Again, category, caption. Okay, and this one is type of string again. Lastly, we need image. So we need one image to show this category. What is it? So what we will going to use, we use a URL, and this URL, it will be the one picture randomly we choose for this. Okay, so the last one we have is val. Okay, category, image, URL. Of course, this one is of type string again. Later on, we will talk about different things. But this way, it will not going to recognize it because we need to put these into the in front of our class. So whenever we call this class, we will be able to communicate with this or this three variable. Okay. So what we will do, all you have to do, change this this one to something like this, and cut all of them, whatever you have, and put it inside here. And this way, whenever you call this and splasher, it will bring three information every time when you are using it. Okay? So, what is class? Imagine you have a building, and in this building you have so many different apartment, okay? And this apartment, they have, for example, 3 rooms, and each this variable, it's look like one of these rooms, okay? Sometimes some of these rooms are empty. There is nothing inside there, but some house they have full, okay? So this variable is like a box, or like a room, which holds the information about that room. So whenever you will need to get some information about some of these room, what you will do, you will ask this category, this variable, and this variable will open the door and look at inside and say, okay, this is what I got, okay? And we are looking at the information and say, okay, we need this. And we will show to the whatever, or the user or the customer that use here. So in our case, for example, we have a variable for each one of these, okay? And we have a variable for each one of these, and we have a variable for image. So sometime maybe the image is crashed. There is no image in the internet, so it will crash. So if it is crashed, that means the image is not coming back. This way we will have, our application will going to work and nothing will gonna happen. Okay, so I think in this point we better to stop because the video, I don't want it to be too long, but in the next tutorial we will start with adding the information. Then we will start with a recycler view and adapter, how we can connect the information that we got from this class into our recycler view. That's it. Okay, thank you for watching. We will be continuing the next one.